All right, boys, you know the rules. They put Crystal Step Up offers in the store. K-Mac buys them. I've already bought the first 4 steps. It was about $30, maybe slightly more up to this point. So we got all the boring stuff out of the way. I pulled one card over 100,000 coins. It was Howie Long. He goes for like 150. So you guys missed absolutely nothing. One coin mystery pack right here. We get a 200,000 coin Harrison Smith, 90 overall most feared. So that's actually pretty good. Step 6 of 10, we get a guaranteed Leonard Williams. That card art is absolutely absurd. I haven't seen Leonard Williams stats. I also don't know what boost these crystals give you. It's definitely not speed. The first crystal drop did, the second one didn't. I have both of those boosts, but I don't think I'm going to be boosting these 3 players. Like, I don't really have plans to keep Leonard Williams, Trey McBride, and I believe the last player is Minkah Fitzpatrick. I'll probably keep him, but Trey McBride I don't think is going to stay on the team. We'll talk about why. I mean, we'll try him out. We'll definitely try him out. Maybe I'll be wrong. Step 7 of 10 here, All-Pro Platinum Fantasy Bundle. Let's see what's inside for 5,800 points. So about 50 bucks here. Not cheap. We had an 88 plus, a guaranteed 90. Is that a 90 plus or just straight 90s? 80 or 85 platinum quick sell, a couple other quick sells as well. Let's open up the platinum players first. We'll skip it if it's boring. I'll show you guys the good stuff. All right, so I opened the 382 plus quick sell packs. I got 383, so not the worst, not the best, nothing that interesting. We're hoping for an 85 quick sell right here. Kyle Juszczyk, I believe that's what, 220,000 coins, thereabouts. We got an 88 plus, and then we got a 1 of 3 90 overall. I'm hoping that's a 90 plus, but I feel like if it was, it would say Colby Parkinson, 400,000 coins. I mean, that's not bad value right there, considering the fact that we also got the 85 quick sell player. So, I mean, quick math off the top of my head, 383s. We're at probably 700 or 800K for this step alone, so absolutely not bad. Plus, we still got the best one left here. Again, 1 of 3, Bobby Okereke, Andrew Thomas, and then Quentin Nelson. I'm going to assume the Andrew Thomas goes for the most, just considering the fact that most of it, I believe, is over. I think the drops are done with. I think the shapeshifters are losing their boost. We'll go with the Andrew. Actually, maybe the Andrew Thomas was the previous drop. Either way, who really cares? I would assume they're all relatively similar value here. Step 8 of 10, excuse me, mystery pack. Our last one was actually pretty good. We got the Harrison Smith. Okay, purple strat card, B&D. Why does it have to be B&D though? Because some of these go for millions of coins. I think I paid, what, 2 million coins for my Niners purple, and we get one with +3 trucking, +3 break tackle, and +1 strength. Probably the worst strat card you can actually get in that situation, and we can't quick sell it for its normal value of like 100 or 200,000 coins. Step 9 and 10, we get a crystallized Trey McBride. I did briefly talk about why I don't think this card will be good. Again, we are going to try him out. I'm not just going to, rush to that judgment and then just immediately sell him. Maybe I should, because his value is going to dip pretty quickly once people start getting home from work. Because, I mean, let's be honest. If you're opening up the Crystal Step offers, you probably have to have a job, because these things are not fucking cheap. Leroy Glover. These packs next to Trey McBride are not very good. 86 plus right here. I don't even really know what I'm hoping for. I guess there was a collector series drop yesterday, like a Bruce Smith, but I don't think that card really goes for that much. He's pretty slow, doesn't get any. Actually, he might get Commanders. I don't know if anybody's using Commanders, though. Everybody's using Raiders. And then, again, there's me, the weirdo, using Niners because of Vernon Davis. Patrick McCarry, right guard. I mean, yeah, nothing special there. The Trey McBride. I mean, this card is going to be sick. He's probably going to be worth a ton. I think he's probably tight end 1 for a Raiders theme team. And again, Vernon Davis was a huge reason. Ooh, I'm short on points. Dude, I had like 30,000 points on my... How many do I need? I got to load up 2,800 more. I mean, at this point, what fucking difference does it make? Dude, I actually record these videos for free, bro. I pay somebody to edit them. I pay somebody to do the thumbnail. And then I just spend whatever profit I make literally on the packs in every video. So I deadass just do the second channel for free. So if you guys want to get the ebook, teamgetlucky.com. If you guys want to sign up on Underdog using code KMAC, you guys would be helping me out because I got to pay bills, bro. I got to pay bills. And right now, all of my bill money is going to crystallized Minkah Fitzpatrick, who I heard might be getting traded in real life. Chances are by the time you're watching this, it's already the end of the trade deadline. I think it's sometime today. Sauce Gardner to the Colts. They gave up 2 first-round picks for him, which I feel like is a little crazy for a corner who, granted, was an all-pro corner his first year, but really hasn't even come close to playing at that level since then. That's extreme. Like 2 firsts for like Trey Hendrickson would be a lot. And again, for Sauce, I feel like that's a ton, but maybe the Colts are going all in before they have to renegotiate Daniel Jones's contract, and they're trying to make something happen this season, trying to win the Super Bowl. The Rams did it. They went all in, especially with Stafford. So it's hard to blame a team for realizing the situation they're in. They think the AFC is relatively weak compared to the last couple seasons. It's hard to blame them, right? The Ravens haven't been that strong. They might not even make the playoffs. I personally think they will. We got Howie Long or Caleb Williams here. We'll go Howie Long. The Chiefs stumbled to start the season, probably looking at like the Super Bowl favorites at the moment. And then the Bills look pretty vulnerable as well, losing to the Patriots at home. Here's the last, obviously, pack of the Crystal Step-Up offers. LTD 92 overall Minkah Fitzpatrick. This card, I can tell, is going to be disgusting. The card art is so sick. We'll take a look at each individual card's stats, their abilities. We'll put them in the team. We'll try them out. We'll also check out what boosts they actually offer as well. And just give me a couple minutes. Let me set up the team real quick. All right, boys, I'm back. I just got scolded at Publix. I went to the grocery store. I dropped the dog off. I left my wallet in the car, so I was like, hey, man, I got 2 items. Can I just put these off to the side? I'll just run and go get my wallet. I'll be 2 minutes, which I literally was. And he's like, I don't even know what he was saying, but I went out to the car, get my wallet, come back, and there's like a line of like 3 or 4 people waiting for the self-checkout register. There's 4 of them. So I don't know why they just can't use the other 3. I didn't even ask them to like hold the register for me. I was like, can you just hold the items while I get my card? And this dude was like, I just held up this entire line for dude just scolded my ass. And I was like, dude, what? Like, I didn't ask you to do that. First of all, what's the big fucking deal? It's 2 minutes. My bad. Like, I didn't ask you to hold the register anyway. Trey McBride, 91 speed, 94 medium route running, decent run block at 76, I suppose, 6'4", 246, so that is the weight threshold. He is going to move a little bit heavier, I would imagine. Now, the big reason why I think this card won't be that good is because of his change of direction, 71. That's one of the lowest I've seen for a tight end. He's going to move like a freight train, like a pickup truck, if I had to imagine. Now, in terms of abilities, we're going to try out reach for it. We're going to try short and elite as well for, short and elite's 3, 4 total AP, quick math. All right, here's the rest of the offense. Christian McCaffrey at running back. Still got Jaden McDaniels at quarterback. All these new quarterbacks they're dropping, they just won't give anybody gunslinger. I'm not really sure why. Cooper Kupp, we're trying him out for the first time. I had Jesse Bates originally upgraded, but obviously with Minkah coming out, we can use the 92 overall token on Kupp instead. 94 speed, 6'2". This card is absolutely filthy. Obviously, all 32 team chemistries. On defense, Minkah Fitzpatrick, obviously the big ticket upgrade today. 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 99 zone coverage in early November. Had to check the date right there. 90 man coverage as well, 6'1", so decently rangy. Now in terms of crystal boost, you get a couple different options. They're all pretty mid. You guys can see with the Trey McBride, the Leonard Williams, and the Minkah Fitzpatrick, we get +1 jumping, finesse move, agility, man coverage, spec catch, press, and then +2 hit power. So, I mean, pretty fucking mid. He doesn't get deep zone KO either. He does get lurk artist, which is pretty cool. Again, I am using Gonzo and Rod Woodson with deep zone KO, so I move those guys to safety. I'll play Minkah and then McCollum at outside corner. And then at linebacker, we got Adrian Wilson, Taylor Mays, Cam Chancellor. 3 safeties playing linebacker. Dallas Turner gets actually his first start today, so it's his debut as well. The champion, Dallas Turner. Haven't played in a few days, was at a wedding this past weekend, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty, as I always am. The Leonard Williams, I mean, nothing really that special. Double or nothing, obviously. Pretty good ability, but 75 speed, even lower acceleration, which is probably more important for defensive linemen. Not great. The rest of the stats are amazing. 98 power move is definitely pretty nuts. Probably a couple of different ways you could get that up to 99, but again, I don't really see Leonard Williams being a card that I hang on to. I just don't think these boosts in general are worth it. But I think Minkah probably will stay on the team regardless. Trey McBride, again, I did say initial impression, I don't think he'll be good. I don't think he'll remain on the team past this video, but hopefully he proves me wrong here. It's actually a brand new season of ranked as well, which I mean, obviously that makes sense. End of season rewards. Who are the cards? Do I just scroll all the way up here? Let me go look in the catalog real quick. All right, so we have a Devontae Wyatt, a Buddha. Oh my God, an RG3. Are you fucking serious? I mean, we know who everybody's picking. Oh my God, he usually has a good release in this game too. 92 speed, 93 throw power, great accuracies. Does he get every team chemistry? He does, of course he does. Does he get Gunslinger? He does get Gunslinger. Is that discounted? No, I don't think it is. Set feet lead, pass lead elite. Oh boy. Oh boy. Does he get Gunslinger in this slot? Okay, thankfully he doesn't. So you can't pair Gunslinger with set feet lead and pass lead elite, but his release might be good enough to the point where you don't need it. Obviously, we won't focus too much on this card. He won't come out for another month, but again, I think I might actually have to finish inside the top 100 this time. I know I've been saying that, and I know I've been lying, but I think I really mean it for this next month of ranked. All right, boys, here we go. First ranked game of the new season. We got to get off on the right foot. I'm looking for McBride. Can somebody move? Can somebody move? What a toss from Jaden Daniels, baby. I almost said Jaden McDaniels. I got the Patriots offensive coordinator on my mind, rocking the Pats jerseys, obviously, as usual. What a beautiful little throw right there from Jaden Daniels, who, by the way, did get hurt. I didn't end up watching the second half because it was an absolute blowout, but apparently they were, like, down 30. I mean, I knew that. But, like, they were down 30 and apparently just left Jaden in the game, and he got hurt, and it looked bad. Now, thankfully, it was, I believe, his non-throwing arm, so could be worse. Obviously, still not great, but that whole thing just twisted completely backwards. Looked like a pretty serious injury. I would imagine he's out for the rest of the season. Tough season for Commanders fans, man. That's a lot of ands right there, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I was telling my buddy who's a Commanders fan, like I was telling him, like, I'll take your bet. Like, they're not making the playoffs this year. He's like, no, they're making the playoffs. Like, we just went to the NFC Championship. What are you talking about? The regression just seemed obvious. The sophomore slump from Daniels. Not that that was necessarily the biggest factor there, right? Like, he wasn't really healthy this season. The rest of the team was injured and just had a lot of holes in general. Even when the guys were healthy and on the field sporadically, they didn't play particularly well. So not really that surprising to me, at least personally, that their season has been underwhelming so far. Obviously, they got their franchise quarterback, though, so it could be a lot worse. He's just got to get healthy and stay healthy, and then hopefully they build around him. Kind of like the Patriots are doing with Drake May. I'm a Patriots fan. I got to make everything about the Patriots and Drake May because I'm running my victory laps right now. Again, I'll say it this video. I'll say it every other video to the end of time. I'm running victory laps, right? It feels good to be back close to the top. I'm not going to, say we're going to be Super Bowl favorites or we're going to win the Super Bowl 100% or anything like that, but like, we're going to make the playoffs and hopefully we can win a game or two. I feel like we should, depending on the matchup. I really don't want to see the Ravens in the playoffs. That wouldn't be good. I don't feel like we're very good at defending against mobile quarterbacks like that. Although, granted, I don't think we have really played one outside of Josh Allen this season under the new Vrabel regime. But last season, my God, dude, we couldn't dream of stopping really the run in general, let alone a mobile quarterback like Lamar Jackson. A little auto motion right there. Shapeshifter drops it. I wonder when those shapeshifter cards lose their boost. It's got to be soon because, again, Most Feared is pretty much done and dusted. Pretty fire promo this year. I thought they did a pretty damn good job with that, so no complaints there. Content in general has been pretty solid. I like what they're doing with the top 100 cards. Ranked last year was an absolute shit show. Like, they were just giving out the top 100 players to everybody with a badge. This year, the way they did it, oh my God, that was a nasty little switch off, put Cam Chancellor in the right spot, and he comes up with a nasty interception. But this year, they're giving the top 100 players to everybody in the top 100 on their respective consoles. So these cards are incredibly rare, but not extinct, as they would be if it was just straight up, you know, well, just the top 100 people regardless of console. There we go. I was trying to figure out how to word that exactly. McCaffrey finds the end zone. We're up 14-0 early. It's hot as balls in here too, by the way. And I should probably stop talking. I've been talking nonstop. I'm running out of breath. I do want to go on a little venting, well, not really a venting thing. Well, maybe it is. A little session here with you guys. Oh yeah, CJ West, go crazy, baby. But as you guys all know, because I mess up on my words every single video, it's been a running joke for like years at this point. It used to be a bigger deal in the intros. I would mess up and be like, oh fuck, I messed up, I gotta restart. Nowadays, I've kind of gotten a lot better with just pushing through every time I mess up on my words, which again is a ton. Oh my God, Gonzo, come down with that. Minkah had a chance for it too. You guys know I talk a lot, I talk fast. My brain moves faster than my mouth does. Pause. And then also, I've mentioned this briefly before. A lot of you guys probably haven't heard the story, but I was born without this tooth. So I had to wear a retainer with a fake tooth in it for like 3 years before I could get surgery to get a metal screw into the bone and get like a permanent implant, which is what I have now when I was like around 18. So teenager years. Oh my God, good God. He could have racked that and turned that upfield big time. Maybe even scored if Tay threw a block right there. I don't know if he was in position to, but it really messed with the way I pronunciated words, and really just in general, I would say that probably has, you know, the biggest effect on, again, my brain moving a whole lot faster than my mouth does. So I started messing up on my words all the time. There were certain words I couldn't pronunciate, so I would have to think of the sentence and then think of like a synonym for a specific word just to talk properly to people, and it really messed with the way I spoke, the way I thought. Like, it just honestly kind of fried my brain in that regard. And it's something I used to be way worse at. Obviously, I still mess up on my words all the time. I stutter. Well, I guess I don't really stutter that much. Not that much more than anybody else, really. But I'm not very well-spoken for somebody who does it for a living, right? Does what I do for a living. So it's something I've really struggled with, and I feel like I'm a perfectionist on top of it. Like, I've always wanted to do everything perfectly, so if I messed up on an intro, I would redo it and redo it and redo it. And then when I talked during these videos, just during gameplays, about whatever came to my head, whether it was about what was happening in the game or a specific topic like this that I wanted to talk about, to me, it felt like it needed to be well constructed. Like, if I messed up on my words, I would almost just stop recording, go into a different game, and do it over again. And it made my job 100 times harder than it should have been. And I felt like I couldn't necessarily really be myself. Oh my God, Adrian Wilson. I mean, that's his debut actually as well. The new team captain, 91 speed, 6'3". I feel like he's got to go up and get that for me, you know, being as tall as he is. But again, I've kind of gotten a lot better at just being like, who the hell cares if I fuck up on my words, or if I just start yapping about something and it sounds stupid, or I sound stupid, or I mean, I don't know. I just started caring a little bit less about it and caring less about this perfect image I've always wanted to curate, you know what I mean? So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully it's not that fucking annoying when I mess up on my words and my sentences all the time. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to vent there for a quick second. So I appreciate you boys for rocking with me regardless, as always. Somebody made a comment too on one of my videos. It was on the main channel, but they said, came back, you complain a lot less than you used to. Good job, or some shit like that, which I thought was fucking hilarious, because I did used to complain a lot, and I probably complain way more on this channel than I do on the main channel. But I usually feel like when I do complain on this channel, it's more of like a rage. It's more of like a frustration thing, as opposed to like me just bitching and moaning the entire time. You know what I mean? Like, I'll always complain because I'm a competitive person, because there always is something to complain about with this game, if we're just being frankly honest with it. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that comment was super funny, and again, it kind of comes with the maturation as a content creator. Like, I've kind of just stopped caring as much about what I think about myself or what other people think about me. I've tried to again, I listen to your guys' comments. Like, you guys give me constructive criticism. Some of you guys are a little bit meaner about it than other people, but I understand how annoying it is when I just bitch and fucking moan, and I get in moods like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just hate the fucking game. I enjoyed a lot more now than I did even a month or two ago. Like, I hated this game up until really recently. I've just kind of taken a more lackadaisical approach to it. I feel like I've gotten a little bit better as well. I don't know how the hell he just caught that football right there. I'm going to call timeout here, getting my goal line defense. But, I mean, it's tough, especially when you got stuff going on outside of the game. Maybe things aren't necessarily going your way because that's just life, right? Like, sometimes you're in a valley as opposed to a peak, and it's hard for that to not sometimes drip over into your job. And when you're on camera all the time, trying to be entertaining, trying to be positive, at least I wouldn't consider myself a positive entertainer. Like, probably most of my content is me bitching, complaining, and raging. But you know, you got to sprinkle at least a little positivity in there. It's hard to do that sometimes. So again, I'm not sorry, but I appreciate you guys again for rocking with me through the highs, through the lows, and I'm starting to feel a lot better about this game, at least recently. Although Dark Marine scoring right there, I mean, it does put me in a little bit of a sour mood, if I'm being honest. Also, did we mention already? Ooh, nice little user, and we made an awesome play with the playmaker, throwing off our back foot. Had to throw it a little bit earlier than I would have liked to. Almost a nice play, but pretty good defense by him. Trade deadline, I think I already mentioned it maybe in the intro. Sauce Gardner to the Colts. Big time move, easily the biggest move of the day. Although I will say Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys is big as well. I get it. I understand if you're a Jets fan, you're like, holy shit, here we go again. As a Patriots fan, I don't really feel bad for you, you know, gutting some of your best fucking players. But to be fair, you're not winning with those guys anyway. And the Colts giving up 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner is fucking crazy in my opinion. Like, that's a really good return for the Jets for a guy who isn't, again, actually, maybe, did we already talk about Sauce? Maybe we did. Holy shit, am I losing my mind? I don't know. I had to go drop somebody off at the airport today at 3:30 in the morning, so I'm a little bit out of it at the moment. Oh, got a little too cute with the jukes. I mean, that was perfect defense. Was I just too busy fucking yapping? I thought it was zone coverage. Will Anderson just chasing my ass down. Maybe if I had Lamar Jackson, I could have gotten out of that, made a play, but I'm going to go for it. Worst case scenario, I'm probably just going to run out of bounds at my own 5. That way I'm guaranteed to get the ball back here, but I mean, maybe he fucks up and just gives me the outside streak wide open for the easiest touchdown of my entire life. I mean, Dark Marine, that's a tough one, buddy. I got to celebrate on you. Cradle the baby. Cradle the baby. And then also, I think dude, if I keep repeating myself, I'm sorry, but the Jets traded Quinnen Williams as well. There was some rumors they were going to trade Breece Hall, but I would find that a little shocking because I think Braylon Allen got hurt. I don't even, they have, Isaiah Davis, I think. I mean, I don't know. They're going to keep, they got Membu, who's been having a monster season. He looks really good despite the Jets being asked. Breece Hall has looked incredible so far this year. And then obviously Garrett Wilson is one of the best receivers in the league. So 3 really good pieces, and they're just gutting everything else. Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys. They get Logan Wilson from, oh my God, nasty. Oh my God. Leonard Williams, not fast enough. Wow, running the ball, a little surprising in that situation. I thought we shot him in the backfield. He gets out of it. I mean, those are some nice pickups for the Cowboys. Quinnen Williams is a monster, but I'm not sure it really moves the needle for him. I mean, yeah, their defense is atrocious. They actually got some decent pressure on Jacoby Brissett and the Cardinals last night. But ultimately, oh boy, here we go. I just dove. It didn't matter what I did right there. Lamar Jackson, the open field 101, versus my user, I might as well just lay the fuck down. I might as well just let him score right there so I get the ball back. But, I mean, it's some decent moves for him. They address, areas on defense they need to, but I'm not even sure two good players are going to change the outlook of their defense. Like, they have so many holes, and really, to me, it's more of a defensive coordinator thing. Like, Eberflus, it just doesn't know what he's doing. Like, he just doesn't know what he's doing. They did try a little bit harder than usual. They did try some new stuff against the Cardinals. Like they were blitzing, all out man blitzing on third downs to start the game, which I actually kind of liked. Like they got some decent looks, but some penalties ended up, you know, kind of backfiring in their direction. But I like that. And, you know, Eberflus is not really a guy who runs a lot of man coverage. He's not really a guy who blitzes. It's really just a 4-man fucking rush, run zone coverage, and just watch everybody get cooked. Bland was getting fucking fried all night. So I think that was probably, you know, outside of the penalties, another reason why they went away from the blitzing. But they had a bunch of sacks last night, a ton of sacks on the Cardinals. Cardinals definitely need to upgrade their line before next season. You know, they got Parashantz in left tackle, who I really like. I think he's super solid, one of the most underrated tackles in the league. But Jonah Williams at right tackle, that dude's got to go. I've been doing mock drafts on my third channel on my Twitter, and I really like Spencer Fano out of Utah. I could see him definitely falling to the Cardinals if they're picking around pick 10. Maybe they make a move up. Maui Noah as well, although I don't really like Maui Noah that much. I think Maui Noah profiles a little bit better as a guard at the next level. Maybe they can take somebody around 2 or 3, but they definitely need to upgrade that line a little bit. Offense in general for the Cardinals has been playing a lot better with Brissett. Now, Brissett by no means is the solution for that team. McBride, nice little catch right there. I want to see McBride against man coverage. Against zone, he's going to be totally fine, but against man coverage, I'm a little bit worried he won't get open consistently. Like, he'll be a little bit too sluggish. I'm going to lob this. Ayuk, just drop it right in the bucket, Dayton Daniels. They asked me why I still use you, and that's exactly why right there, man. I do have the short and elite on McBride, so I think that'll help a little bit, but we'll see. I mean, decent start for him. It's going to be hard to move me off the Niners theme team and Vernon Davis, though. Also, again, you guys are going to be watching this later in the day. I think this guy's pretty good. I've seen this guy before. He's on his D-line to start, which is good for us. We'll hit him with the playmaker. Beautiful. And overthrown McCaffrey. Would have been a monster gain for us. So, again, this news will probably be out by the time you guys are watching this. But apparently the Jets aren't done. I was just looking at Twitter between the games. The leaks are out. Apparently Breece Hall might get traded. They're asking for a 3rd-round pick for him. So I did say that the Jets might keep him. He's been having a big-time season for him so far, especially with, again, Braylon Allen going down, been kind of carrying the team. But apparently he might be on the move here as well. Oh, look at this play. Running back out of the backfield. McCaffrey didn't work the first time. Ooh, if I could have chained that spin move a little bit earlier and gotten loose, that would have been filthy. And I'm trying to think of a team that really needs a running back. Obviously, my Patriots have been talking about going to get one, you know, with Gibson being hurt. But I think Henderson's starting to get a few more reps. Okay, yeah. See, I see McBride out of that cut, lit up, got open, but he just moves slow, and that's a weight thing. So we'll pay more attention. My opponent goes back to man coverage throughout this game. I don't know. What team needs a running back, though? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to speculate, see if I can guess right. So, again, when you guys actually have the news and watch this later, you guys can be like, oh, this K-Mac's a fucking genius. Cooper Kupp, 94 speed versus a free to leave. Was hoping to score right there. Probably could have made that read a little bit earlier. That's the difference between scoring and you know, going out at the 5, though. I'm going to try QB zone. Yeah, that was stupid. That was a bad play call by me. Really good defense right there. Max Crosby, 3rd and 20. 3rd and goal from the 20. Not great. Just going to quick snap verts right here and probably hit the seam. We gave it up. Little possession catch. Good. Strong hands by Ayuk, baby. Come on, man. I am hoping my Patriots make a move, though. Again, I feel like we probably should capitalize. Oh, God. Dickerson lighting up early. Got to see what he's got for abilities on him, but you know, I feel like we got to capitalize on Drake May's rookie contract, playing at MVP level. Got some studs around him as well, some young guys starting to play really, really well. Will Campbell, Booty on offense, Craig Woodson on defense, Barmore, Mill Williams, elite on the defensive line. We'll see what happens with Chazon. This guy is accelerating unbelievably quickly. Thankfully, we're rallying pretty fast to the football at the moment, but I'm a little worried that he's going to bust one of these. Really? Like, that's thrown and caught? I mean, all right. Gift wrap, QB playmaker, gutsy scrambler, spin cycle, human joystick on Dickerson. Spin cycle is interesting because they did nerf the spin move on those taller players. He goes screen. I'm on it initially. Way to disengage and make that tackle. Come on, man. Let's go. He's got, well, I guess he probably has a Falcons theme team, huh? I forgot Dickerson did play for the Falcons, as did Jonnu Smith. You got Shapeshifter at tight end. Tyreek Hill, Randy Moss. He goes back to the run, tackle short of the marker. 3rd and 1 coming up here. Should take us to the 2nd quarter. Let's see if we can get him to a 4th down. Don't know if this was on accident, but he just comes out. I think this was on accident coming out of the quarter. He's going to run the foot. Okay, maybe it wasn't. Dude, this Dickerson is gliding right now. He seems way faster than all of my defensive players. Again, I'm scared. He's going to run the football again. I'm going to drag out Wilson here and then drag out Chancellor. Try to contain the rush. He's going to go underneath here. Yeah, great defense right there. Good switch stick up to the other inside quarter. Take away the QB playmaker. Anticipated that well. Got to watch for the quick seam again here, so I'm just going to use her on that side. Taylor Mays right here. Inside zone. Just get to the outside. He's trying to bounce that inside zone out to the left, so I'm going to kind of mirror him with my user. Let's show blitz here. Get those linebackers in. I'm going to crash down. I mean, this guy is going a million miles an hour. That's just not open. It's not even close to open. Great defense, boys. Come on. Oh, this guy just snaps the ball and goes. I got to make sure I'm set up every single play. Bounce outside. Tackle. Burrow takes a fucking shot to the chest, man. Come on, Taylor Mays. Let's go, baby. Leonard Williams getting involved right there. Big-time fumble recovery. Oh, that was a fucking big hit. I think that Joe Burrow is relatively fast. Like, I want to say on a theme team, he's probably like 87, 88 speed at least, which is kind of crazy. But he can't juke, and if a quarterback can't juke, I mean, really, what's the point in this game? That's part of the reason why, again, I use Shane Daniels. I'm not nearly as good at that QB juke as some of these pros are. I've posted clips on my Twitter if you guys want to go check that out, KMac703 on Twitter. A little self-promo right there, but I do want to illustrate what it looks like for you guys from a person who actually knows how to abuse it. It is it's almost impossible to stop. I'm sure there's a way, but it would take legitimately hours of labbing. Yeah, this McBride sucks. Look how slow he comes out of his cuts. Huge reason why I like Vernon Davis. Sorry, McBride. It just wasn't fair, bro. I didn't like you from the start. But it's fucking crazy. You got to have that 85 juke. That was a little bit better, but again, he does have short and elite on him, so that ability is 3 AP. It is helping him a lot, and short and elite on a lighter, quicker tight end would be even more lethal. Might even be a touchdown with a better pass lead. But yeah, I like to have that QB juke just in case I need it. I know Jane Daniels isn't nearly as fast as Cam Newton or nearly as fast as Lamar Jackson, but just in case I get into a situation where I need the QB juke to accelerate out of the pocket on pass plays, I like to have that option. So Jane Daniels is perfect for me. Really nice release. Not very fast, but again, can juke. Got everything else that I want really in the quarterback. Good hot routes, good quick hot routes. Hit McCaffrey here. Nice little catch. Go to the ground. I'm going to no huddle this, which I probably should call timeout. I don't want to run my trips to the weak side of the formation. Versus a better player, I probably would, but versus this guy, no offense, he's just going to give me the crosser up the middle. Cooper Kupp, who I am loving at the moment. Again, Jesse Bates was the person we were originally using that 92 overall upgrade token on, and he was so unbelievably disappointing. He's just a defensive player, man, 26. It's not really his fault. It's not like Minkah's going to play that much better for me, even though he's 5 million fucking coins. Just Cooper Kupp is awesome. He is cooking right now. He's flying all over the field, getting good separation, making nice contested catches when he needs to, and yeah, he seems like the obvious choice for that upgrade token at the moment. Little screamer, come here, baby. Cam Chancellor flying off the edges. Yeah, it's super interesting that EA lets you just kind of sub in safeties now at just in the lineup screen, so you don't have to like manually sub them in or do some type of glitch to get them there like people have done in previous years. Now it literally just lets you do it, and I mean, why wouldn't you? They're taller, they're faster, they move a whole lot better than actual linebackers. Again, I got Cam Chancellor, the free Adrian Wilson, and then Taylor Mays with that Niners theme team. Why did you call a timeout, bro? Like, why did you call a timeout? Really? Was that necessary? I'm sitting on the halfback screen right here. If he calls it, it's going to the crib for 6 the other way. Don't do it. No, he just threw it right at me. He tried to give me 6 before halftime. Getting too cute, buddy. Come on. Tackle. Come on. But I feel like as a Jets fan, even though you're losing some of your best players, again, you keep Garrett Wilson, who is your best player, and you're not, I mean, you're just simply not competing. Even if you draft a quarterback and he turns out to be pretty good, you're just literally not competing for a division title with, you know, how good Drake May is for the Patriots, how good Josh Allen is, you know, for the Bills. That's a tough division right now. Those are 2 teams that are going to be powerhouses, and, you know, I'm throwing my Patriots in there. Maybe that's a little bit of bias, but we're looking good. Some of the best young players in the league at the moment. Gonzalez, May, Will Campbell, left tackle. Ooh, Minkah, first pick of the video. Let's go, baby. You're not going to compete right away. Again, I feel like they got a Micah Parsons level trade haul for Sauce Gardner, which is crazy. I mean, Sauce is good, but, like, again, he's not as good as he was when he first came into the league. So I do like what they're getting. I'm going to be honest. I wish it wasn't the case. Cooper Kupp wide open for a touchdown. Didn't block anybody right there. I do like what they're getting. They're going to be stockpiled on picks for the next 2 seasons. Like, as long as they get some players, man, you know, they could possibly trade up as well and go get who they believe is quarterback 1 in the class, whoever you believe that might be at the moment. I'm not sure there really is one. You know, Mendoza, Simpson, Dante Moore, Lenore Sellers. Maybe if you don't love anybody there, you could just even trade back further. Maybe it's hard to say. You know, it's hard to say to an NFL team just like, hey, just tank, just draft somebody the next year. But now they have a ton of different options, a ton of picks to continue to play with. And as a Patriots fan, I will say them having that many picks, that much draft capital, it is a little bit scary. If they're smart with it, if they take good football players, they're set up for some success in the next decade. But it is the Jets, so, I mean, maybe not. I'm just sitting here, yeah, McBride, he just doesn't cut the way I need him to. Had to get that ball out quickly under pressure right there. Not necessarily his fault. Threw a little bit too early. But I'm just looking on Twitter between every game right now. And there's so many rumors swirling at the moment. Apparently, it literally just came out that Breece Hall doesn't want to be there. So, again, we talked about him potentially. I would just combine the word potentially and possibly. Potentially being dealt. Apparently now he wants to be dealt. So it looks like something might happen there as long as somebody meets their demands for a 3rd-round pick. If he doesn't want to be there, it could be worth, you know, obviously even potentially less. Kupp, 94 speed. Isn't able to get out of, is that a Dory Jackson? I mean, I was kind of hoping he would get a little bit more space right there. I'm going to run QB zone. Maybe this is stupid, but I think if we can get to the edge here, it should work. I mean, that's a ballsy play call right there with one of the not necessarily slower quarterbacks in the game, but I wouldn't say Jaden Daniels is fast. Holy smokes. Okay, I talked about messing up all my words earlier. I'm really starting to do it now. They're banging on my fucking roof, too, dude. They're doing construction. It's fucking loud as shit. This guy is really getting up in my face, sending somebody at me every play. Doesn't have a very good user, though. And I tried to get away from that guy. Nice little pass lead right there. Put it right on the money, Jaden Daniels did. And we turn what could have been potentially a risky play into a big-time play. Let's see if we can snap this before he's able to get in the gap. Oh, that's a nice throw right there. Kupp's got to come down with that. Was just gassing him up last video. This guy's so aggressive. He only sent 2 right there, though, so he did bail into coverage. Stonewall. Guy's using Stonewall on everybody. This reminds me of one of the live events I went to. I think it was maybe Madden 23. I made the first event of the year, me, Dubby, Henry. There were a couple. I think Henry ended up winning it. I think I lost to Dez in that tourney, but hold on. Let's go high ball here just to be safe. It was wide open. Didn't need to high ball it, but should have been a completion regardless. I show up to the event. Ryan Hollins, former basketball player, commentator, was there. He's sitting next to the King in the practice room, and they whispered to me. They're like, "Hey man, like, dude, we found a glitch." Ooh. Had Cooper Kupp open. Maybe wasn't great pocket. Maybe could have. I mean, I think I timed it pretty well, and just didn't work in our favor. But they're like, K-Mac, like, dude, it's not too late. You can change your team. You got to try out this Stonewall ability. It lights up on everything. I was like, really? So we have like an hour before the event starts. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I mean, I'll throw it on. I'll be able to tell pretty quickly if it works or it doesn't work. And I came to the conclusion in about 2 minutes. It didn't even, not even 2 minutes of game time, like 2 minutes of real time, like 2 plays. I was like, okay, yeah, it lights up on everything, but it doesn't actually do anything. And it hasn't changed. I've seen people use Stonewall now. This is not the only guy. This guy got this from other people, like other competitive players who are putting Stonewall on everybody, and it doesn't do anything. Nothing. It just lights up on every play. And again, it's been like that since they put it into the game. So I just think it's funny that we've looped all the way around back in the cycle to people actually believing this does something when in reality it does nothing. And maybe I shouldn't have said anything because, you know, I want people wasting their AP. Not that it really makes a difference anyways. I guess the double or nothings are really good. This guy I can tell is absolutely locked in though. He's running space and switch. You know, at a bunch X nasty. He's just sending the dogs at me in double mug. Like, this dude is absolutely locked in. Like, he wants this one bad, and I can't let him have it. I got to make sure I'm putting in an equal level effort here, especially considering the fact that, again, it's a brand new ranked season. We're trying to stay undefeated as long as possible. We're actually trying to finish inside the top 100 this time. Good little play right there. Someone pop him. Someone pop him, man. Where are you going? Keep spinning into me, baby. Was that Adrian Wilson forcing the fumble right there? Rod Woodson with the recovery. I think that's who it was. No, it was Rod Woodson with the forced fumble and the recovery. Okay, Rod. I mean, that's what should happen. Let's make hit sticking great again. He spins right into me. I line him up. I take his head off with one of the harder hitting corners in the game, if not the hardest hitting corner. And now it's my fucking ball, man. Come on. If I see the safety give up the streak. Ooh. There's that juke move. I told y'all I don't spam it, but if I need it, it's there to use. Jaden Daniels should have been sacked. Ends up turning nothing into something really nice for us. Post. Ooh, I thought Randy Moss came down with that. I did pass lead it down. I maybe could have gotten away with passing into space, but I really don't want that safety to jump it, especially if he saw it, got the switch stick on me. So, I mean, decent level of risk right there, but minimize it as much as humanly possible. We're going to step up here. We're going to hit the slants who we had to step on as user. Unfortunately, the pressure did get there from the outside. Drag open, really nice read. And he's getting some decent pressure from only a 3-man rush right now. We're doing a great job of stepping up into the pocket, getting the ball out as quickly as possible. Obviously, it takes a little bit of time for these routes to develop. Against press 2-man, only a 3-man rush, 2 safeties high as well. So we're not really going to have anything deep, just trying to let these intermediate routes develop or these short routes, you know, eventually win. And that post is just beautifully thrown right there. No reason for him to even have deep blue safeties that close to the end zone. He should be zone dropping his hooks to like 15, 20 yards or stemming them down. Because, again, a deep blue is just going all the way back in the end zone. We hit Cup underneath, and this guy's glitz blocking my extra points. This guy's a fucking weirdo, dude. I hate people who do that scummy-ass shit. Come here, baby. Where you going? This has gotten personal now. This has gotten real personal. You know, that little scum block that people do, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. One of the only things that's banned consistently in competitive Madden, throws it literally at 2 people, and somehow not only is that ball not picked off, it's actually caught for a big gain. And that's why defense in this game is so ass. Because it's like, dude, that was perfect fucking D. That just has to be my rock. And I'm complaining, so I'll stop. But, like, I just wanted to vent there for a second. Ooh, good hit. And Njoku hangs onto it. Wow, that was a tough catch right there. Gave up the touchdown to come down and try to, like, dislodge that football is the word I'm looking for there, and almost did it. He's clicked onto a center, which in previous Maddens, I'm pretty sure that's an indicator somebody's running. I don't think it is this year. Good defense right there. He's trying to span the jukes, but this guy's not as talented as some of the other pro players who play this game. That was fucking ass by him. Holy smokes. I'm going to drag Woodson out a little bit here. I'm going to cover 6 at this time. And I'm going to stem this hook curl up just in case he goes to an actual curl. Knock it out. Let's go. Come on. Nice recovery right there. Was hoping for a little bit more pressure. Like, we played good defense to hold everything. They got open late, but somebody on a 4-man rush with a pass commit just has to get in there before that. I'm going to try to engage here. Oh, I just commit to it. Wow, he's throwing it right at me. That was a stop. Just a guess pass. I mean, not really a guess pass, but just threw it immediately, and I switched onto it immediately as well. Missed opportunity for me right there, absolutely. Got to just stick with that. Just trust my gut read, and that's a stop. And, you know, we could go up 21-0, 20-0 at the minimum before half. I'm going to double Mabel this right side. And then just come down to the running back, anticipate the playmaker, and he throws right at me. Could have been a pick six right there in the flat, but gets an overthrow. He got away with murder right there. The defense. Come on, bro. That's got to be a fumble. Juking right into two people. I'm going to burn a timeout just because why not? Doesn't really make too much of a difference here. No, man. Try to make the tackle short of the marker. Obviously, I knew verticals was coming. I switch sticked onto the hook. The other hook to take away the seam pass. Just hoping we. I mean, maybe I should have just. I don't know. Could have done something better, obviously, in that situation. Fuck. Missed opportunity by me. Could be a QB zone or bubble here. Yeah, QB zone. Just too obvious. I mean, this guy's just. He's just running the pro player ebook right now. I made that comment. Well, I make that comment literally every video. Like, it is easily my most common joke. I make a video, or I make a joke constantly about, you know, people have, oh shit. I mean, that was just 2-on-3 and he got the best blocks of all time. But I make a joke about, you know, guys like this having the Henry ebook, and people get mad at me. They're like, you sell ebooks, K-Mac. What's the problem with Henry selling an ebook? And it's like, dude, it's a joke. Like, it's a fucking joke. This guy obviously doesn't have an ebook. I mean, maybe he does, but chances are he probably doesn't. He probably just beats off to Henry's VODs, you know, just trying to play exactly like him. I mean, dude, how bad is defense in this game? How is that not picked off? What? All right, a little bit more man coverage from my opponent here. Just be methodical with it. McBride. I mean, he's been decent, I guess. There's nothing really, again, I would prefer Vern, who I think is going to be my starting quarterback going forward. Okay, so we're definitely getting the dogs right here. So what we're going to do is untarget the user. And we should have Cup wide open. Unfortunately, a bad throw under pressure. Quick snap this. Go. Quick snap this and go, McBride. See, he just dude, he sucks. This card sucks. I told y'all. I knew it was going to happen. It's 100% exactly what I thought it was. Let's see if we can snap this and go fast. Oh, I mean, I did rack it. Rack is a touchdown, and unfortunately, Ball's pass led a little bit too far to the point where McBride feels the need to dive for it. Won't complain too much because we actually do get the ball out, and then the very next play, Ayuk celebrate. I don't really want to score here. Going down to 1 would be literally perfect. That's exactly what happens, and for some reason, I mean, he should burn his time out here. We're going to let this strip all the way down, so editor, cut this part out. Jaden Daniels, QB zone, too easy. Did leave him 15 seconds for one timeout, but honestly, it's literally just enough time for him to fuck up and make a really bad mistake, hopefully. All right, we're obviously going to send the puppies right here. Oh, he's throwing me a book right there, man. Come on. That should have fell right in my lap, maybe for 6. Screamer. Oh, he threw it right to me again. Bro, he is trying to give me more points. Just let it happen. Oh, he's going to try it again. I mean, pretty good half versus Sweat right here. Let's see if we can lock up, get a stop out of the half, and put this one away. Dude. He's throwing at me a lot. Like, a lot. And, you know, it was the same thing with the corner route earlier, the one that was a little bit deeper to the right sideline as well. I just got to commit to it. I'm just giving this guy simply wait. Oh, boy. Gonzo, can we get there? I'm just giving this guy way too much credit. He just simply isn't a good decision maker, isn't a good passer, and if I just commit to the first open read, I'm taking it the other way multiple times this game. But I'm just treating him like a good player where, you know, I switch stick onto something and I think they won't throw it immediately, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad habit. Like, I should be treating everybody like they're a good player and playing the exact same way, and then they'll eventually turn it over. I mean, this guy, I mean, I guess he really hasn't, to be honest. Like, our stop that we got on him was a fumble. Like, this guy has thrown at me at least a half dozen times, and we haven't actually come down with an interception, which is a little bit disheartening, but that's the game we play. It really isn't that surprising. There we go. McBride gets a super win that time on Gonzalez, and he's huffing and puffing. 91 speed. He's not slow. He doesn't really move quickly laterally, but once he gets in open space, again, he is 91 speed. He's going to outrun a decent amount of guys with a full head of steam with a few yards of separation. So big play right there. Trey McBride will absolutely take that, and he tried to glitch block my kick again. Come here. Let's go, baby. Who was that? Was that Dallas Turner? Big time sack. Again, today was his debut, so we're trying to see if he's a baller, and it seems like he definitely might be. That's a fantastic sack, getting my opponent way behind schedule here. 3rd and 18. Just try to get him to a 4th down. I'm going to try the Tom stunt here, and I do wish I was containing. I'm going to man up the running back, though, just in case he's on a Texas route. He isn't. He goes to that every single time on 3rd and long, and I just got to see it coming from the rip. Damn. I stemmed it. Oh, boy. Made the tackle. I stemmed down the hard flat right there, which usually does a pretty good job against it, but it unfortunately just didn't right there. And I kind of knew that the spacing switch was coming. That's why I did stem down that hard flat in the first place. But unfortunately, I just didn't get anything else set up in time, so I wasn't able to switch stick around and try to make a play defensively. Oh, yeah, Mays picked that off for me, but we'll take the deflection. Still good defense. Ooh, I mean, that just can't be caught. That's a good switch right there. Switch to cover 2, knowing that that short corner route is really one of the only things he has working for him recently. Let's drag out Wilson here. Just make sure I don't give up. Wow, he threw that. Jeez, this guy's a fucking chucker, bro. He's a gunslinger. I won't lie. Just a total guess read right there. We're playing really good defense this game. Like, really good defense. I wish we had something more to show for it outside of really what honestly is a pretty lucky turnover. Wow, that's a piss poor effort from Game Chancellor. Jeez. All right, he's going to onside kick here, and as long as we pick it up, I don't really see this guy getting a stop on us. We're playing pretty good offense so far. Cup, good hands, baby. Come on, man. Just go down. Don't fumble. Daniels, way to cut that up right there. Pick up a 5, positive gain. I do want to shorten this game a little bit, so we're going to chew clock here, take this to the 4th quarter. Couple first downs. If the touchdown is there, obviously take it. Go up 2 possessions again, but definitely trying to shorten this game just a little bit. It's been lasting a long time, and the longer it lasts, the more chances he has to actually get back in the game. Quick snap this before he gets in the gap. McBride. See how he kind of like... I mean, I maybe could have scored there. Maybe I got too cute going down. It's tough to say. Maybe I got too cute. But he kind of does a little one of these before he actually just takes off. All right, really? I mean, Humphrey, what are you doing, buddy? I mean, he's going to ride or die in the stock mid-blitz. Going to drip this all the way down here. And just hit our drag. He is just giving this up constantly. McBride, oh my God, absolutely baptized that man. Unfortunately, we had kind of an unlucky animation, which causes us not to get the first down, which puts us in a slightly precarious situation. I think if I put the running back on a route, though, he won't expect it. He actually did put a zone adjustment out there, which was pretty smart, pretty good adjustment by him. Thankfully, though, he just didn't even really try to guard the backside dig, which, granted, we haven't gone to that many times this game. He does burn his 2nd time out as well. I'm going back to the QB zone here. Okay, so when I run it to the left, they just don't block that guy, which is not ideal for me, obviously. Oh, and guess who gave up the tight end drag again? You wouldn't believe it. McBride. McBride. All right, just go in the end zone, dude. I was going to go down, clock it with no timeouts left. Actually, no, that was game over. That actually was game over. This guy is so weird and so fucking ass. I can't understate how lame these people are who do that shit. I really, really, truly can't. So this feels good to absolutely. I mean, we beat the shit out of him, and honestly, I feel like he got unbelievably lucky just throwing at me over and over and over again. And if they're, I just fully commit on a couple of these quick first reads throughout the game, and we probably win this game by 30 points. So next time I match up with this guy, which is hopefully never, because he glitch blocks all my extra points, I'm going to hard commit to the first thing I think is getting open every single play, and I'm going to literally beat him by 30 fucking points. But again, that's what this game feels like to me, so I feel like I'm winning by 30 right now. Good defense. Keep everything in front of us, and this should take us to the 2-minute warning, unless this guys just get on this ball super quickly, which actually they did. He's going to have one more play before half, most likely. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good defense. He's throwing another book, man. Come on. Good defense, Rod. Ooh, wow. I mean, was all over him, and Cup got a pretty nice animation right there to gain separation. I'm not mad at Rod. I thought that was pretty good coverage. I don't think that's really considered open. That's not something you really want to make a living on. Oh, I got stuck on the other guy this time. Oh, no. Okay, all right. No, I mean, we got to tackle him in bounds right there, dude. Come on. Pick. Ooh, Gonzo, man. Somebody's got to come down with something for me, dude. Ooh, that's a nasty switch, buddy. Cam Chancellor. Hey, turn off the console. Turn off the console before I hit the end zone, bro. Make the score look a little bit better. Yup. Good boy. That's a good boy right there. GG's. Psych! Don't ever glitch block my kicks again, buddy.